yo.
It's all good. What's good,
This
bro?
should be tripping, man. What's the word,
Big
man?
Holy shit,
Jers.
man.
Talk to me.
Big J
Yo, Ars, man, it's
in
an
the
honor to
building,
have
man.
you on the
Big Jers,
platform,
man.
man.
Whole album with no curses is
That's a
everywhere. Go
fact.
get that.
Everybody tap into that,
Fire.
man.
You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. Go get
Fire.
that. We just charted again this year. You know what I'm saying? It's quality music.
Nah, fact.
Yo,
You know what I'm
definitely
talking
around
about?
the corner. That's my
Real
shit.
shit.
Definitely around the
Appreciate it, my
corner.
nigga. See, they tuned in. Y'all tuned in. I love it.
That's
Yo,
a
you
fact.
getting real comfortable with that music, man. Like, your
Always,
shit getting better
it's
and better,
always,
bro. Big project.
so this is what I always did, what I always wanted to do. The battle shit just fell in my lap. You hear me? But the
Right,
music
right.
was always. This was always the you know what I mean the
Yeah,
goal.
facts.
Nah, but you know why else I fuck with it though? Cause I fuck with like the a melodic type joint, and like on there, you was going crazy with it.
Snapping.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like Dirt, or like a little bit like Meek Mill also type shit. Like I don't know, I was getting the vibes like that. That shit was
Appreciate it.
dope.
Yo.
Nah, I
What's
fuck
your
with they
favorite
both
joint up there? Death around the corner.
left around the
Yeah,
corner.
that's my shit, bro. Like, nah, I ain't gonna
That's
hold
my
you.
that's
Like, oh,
my
that's
favorite record. That one
crazy.
I tell everybody that one meant the most to me when I was writing that one. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
That was
you could
that one.
tell. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that
could
was
tell. That was fire.
Yeah, I felt that joint too, cause I lost my pops and shit. So like that was dope just to like hear that shit. Like I mean,
yeah,
just
they
Yeah.
always talk.
Same
They
here.
always tell us the bad shit about the pops.
Right,
They don't
right.
never tell us
the
what they
good
was
shit.
doing it for and
Yeah,
what you know what
Nah,
I'm
it's a
saying.
fact.
That's why I meant. You know what I mean?
nah,
Yeah, that shit hit
nah,
hard.
for
Like,
real.
I wasn't expecting that neither.
No,
When I heard that shit, I said, yo, nah, this thing is going crazy on this shit.
yeah,
What's
good
the
luck.
other joint? I think it's called Solid. I think it's called.
Solid, yeah,
So,
yeah. That's the
That's
only
I was
feat. I got
about
one
to.
feature on it with my man Fat.
yeah, you
Mm.
went crazy on that
Solid is
joint.
crazy.
I like the a rock bottom joint too. That
Nah,
shit was
Rob Bottom
fire.
took it. Nah,
Rock
low key,
bottom
man,
was
that
fire
project
too.
all around, like, front to back,
Yeah,
that shit was lined
I tried
up
to keep it
correctly.
short
You
and
know what I'm
sweet. You know what
saying?
I'm saying? Straight to the
Yeah,
point. So you feel me? It came about. I just was, you know what I mean. I was chopping it up. My mother, she, you know what I'm saying. She real Christian with it. You feel me? So
mhm.
and she my biggest fan, but at the same time, I know she don't be really wanting to hear that shit. So I
Yeah,
just one day I was like, you know what? I was texting and I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do something for you. I'm gonna just do a whole project without cursing at all. Even though I
that's
mean I was
right.
like, I ain't switching up what I'm talking about, but I just ain't about to curse. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and it
That's
came
not easy to
together like that.
do.
Hell
That's
no.
not easy to do, bro.
So,
So, do you plan on shooting like some more videos to that?
yeah, I actually got I got two out right now. You know what I'm saying? I got a
Yeah, yeah,
standing mic to my intro, standing on business, which I'm actually gonna probably shoot the official video for that as well. Um, I got the single that's out right now is still outside, which is number 4. I got a video to that's out right now.
yeah, yeah.
Y'all go check that out. It's called Still Outside. Um, and
Fire.
yeah, I got I got another project I'm working on right now. You know what I'm saying? And we got some videos done. Shout out my brother Albie Al. You know what I mean? Me and bro the
Yeah,
Gladiator. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
got some shit coming. So y'all stay tuned for that. You know what I mean? I'm dropping a video Friday. You know what I mean? Last of the few, me and Albie. You know what I mean? Dropping a
okay.
single, all that. So it's gonna be available everywhere. Everybody stay tuned to that. I'm still in my bag, and you know the TV show on 10 was the number one show on Tubi
My
last
boy
month. You know what
TJ.
I mean?
My boy
Yeah,
Big
TJ,
TJ
you
Warlock.
heard?
good shit,
I'm
bro.
out here trash and shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, man,
Nah.
I got to the episode right now where Easy and the girl sits down with the bull. I guess they was trying to, uh, the bull was
Yeah, you on
trying
episode
to,
3.
Episode
yeah,
three,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, I'm
Yeah, yeah, that's my favorite
on,
episode. I ain't gonna tell you too much. That's the part. That's the best part to be at right there, because the next part about to turn you up.
Oh
yeah,
man.
About to turn you
word.
up. DG,
Yeah,
Nah, but yo, you been in
what's
a
up, my
different
guy?
bag though. You been in a different bag, bro. Even with the everything, music, bro, acting and shit. Like
Yeah,
battle, you
man.
still battle rapping, like you
Yeah, man. Gotta
know what I'm
work, man. My
saying?
daughter gotta eat,
That's a
man.
fact.
Shout out to Shout out to Kylie Rebel, man. Y'all check my daughter out too, man. She got a couple records. Y'all
That's
that's
a
check
fact.
dope.
y'all
She
search
going
Yeah,
to
Kylie
too.
Rebel on YouTube. She got some videos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when my
Yeah.
man
Tap
Art
in.
said, he said, he said, grew up watching wrestling and tried to be like Booker T. He said 20 years later. He said
I'm in
nothing.
the kitchen watching, in the kitchen,
Yeah,
cooking up, listening to Pusha
he
T.
Nah,
went
Yeah,
crazy. Y'all couldn't get
it's a
together, but he
fact.
went crazy on that joint. That shit was fire.
Yeah, that's definitely around the corner, right? Right?
Yeah, yep.
yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
around
That's
the
my
that's
corner.
joint.
definitely
I'm
around the
telling
corner.
you,
That
that's
yeah,
my
Yeah,
I
shit,
was going
bro.
crazy on that shit. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, that's
That's
my
my
shit.
shit.
yeah.
Like,
Being that we touching on the
fuck,
music, yeah, was any features that you looking for, like looking for, like toward, you know what I'm saying, toward, for the future projects and shit like that, or something that you always want to
Man,
do music with?
I'm just trying to. I mean, I'm trying to do music with whoever. I don't want to do features with niggas that if the record ain't gonna get cleared. Put it like
Okay,
that. Like
yeah,
don't waste my time. Don't waste my energy. You can't. If you
mhm.
ain't got to say so, if you ain't got the last final say so, I don't want to do no feature with you.
Okay, makes sense
That's just
though.
what it is.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know what I'm
your
That
saying?
feature
matter.
game crazy
I ain't
though.
wasting my time. At the end of the day, I'm still who I am. I don't give a fuck who you is, how much of a celebrity they is, or any of that. If
Right.
my record can't get cleared, I don't want to do no features with nobody.
No, for
I only want to
real.
do features that can get cleared.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
I ain't gonna
sense. You know
lie.
what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie though. Your feature game is crazy though. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
and then even
yeah,
on that on 10 joint, you
yeah.
got
You
the
see, I got
intro
the
with a Wild
soundtrack. You
Clef.
see, I got the soundtrack on.
Yeah, I said
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like,
absolutely.
that's dope, man. Congrats though, for
Thank you,
real,
man.
man.
Thank you.
That's big
I'm
moves,
working, bro.
bro.
I'm just trying to, I'm trying to show these motherfucking these bigger names and these labels and execs and shit what I really bring to the table. Even though I love my position and being independent, I really want to stay that way. I just be
Yeah.
want to show motherfuckers what I could do just as a one man army. So they
Nah,
know,
facts.
damn, this nigga is really a necessity. I'm definitely not no liability. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Like I said, yo, you
Yeah,
got
that
a
joint.
lot of shit going on. You even brought new dub, like you dub back and shit. Like you could tell, you
Absolutely.
know what
Yep.
I mean? Like you
The
got a
new
lot
you
of shit
dub.
going on. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what's up, bro.
What you got planned for the new UW though?
Oh
Besides like
man,
the
I'm trying
event
to
that
do
you just
another
threw.
big event. It's all, with us. I'm trying to do focus on the big events. My team, they putting the smaller events together with the new talent, the draft league. But as far as the new UW, I'm focusing on the next big event, which I'm trying to do like around October,
Yeah,
November this year. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
So just trying to put the card together. You know what I mean, with the right people, the right fellas, right homegirls. You know what I mean? So it's something that everybody in battle rap actually want. I'm not one of them ones who just put cards together.
yeah.
All of the UW cards, they usually like, stacked with matches that make sense that people really want to see. So that's what I'm focusing on. Really, I ain't trying to rush it. We had a
Nah,
great event in New Orleans March 2nd. And
Yeah.
we right now we just paying attention, watching everything that's going on and just strategizing.
Okay.
nah, for sure. Shout
Then
out to you though, because you definitely brought um a lot of big battles into the culture, bro. Like,
Right.
so yeah, like that Lux and Hollow, that
Mm-hmm.
Daylight and B Magic.
yeah, fact.
Absolutely.
Like, 'cause you brought classics. So
Absolutely. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all even acknowledging.
No, it's a
nah, yeah, for
fact. Danny
sure,
said
bro.
book him on the next one.
Danny?
Danny Myers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Danny was on my last joint in New Orleans. He just battled in New Orleans on my joint. He battled
right,
Sharon.
right.
Yo,
Yeah, yup, I peeped that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
Danny,
I
my
just seen
Danny
in
guy.
the
That's my
Myers.
comments
guy.
too. They
Yeah,
said
in the
something
comments, shout out
about
to Danny.
Shout out to Danny. That's
you
my
on
brother
two
right
with
there, man.
Montana. Yo, Ars, what they talking
Hmm?
about? They talking
Oh
about a
yeah,
two
me.
on two for
Shout out my bro
Montana.
Montana 300. Yeah, I know what they talking about. Y'all might get that, man. Y'all just gotta stay tuned. Pay
That would be
attention.
crazy. Shout out to Montana, man. That's my guy.
Pay attention and just stay tuned. Montana on tour right now. I ain't going on tour with him this year. I used last 2 years. I went on tour with Montana for the last 2 summers.
Yeah,
I didn't go this year. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so what's tour like though? With like Montana.
Oh, tour life is crazy, man. City to city. It's nonstop. It's a lot of work. You know what I mean? It ain't everything just all fun and games and glamour like they think. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of bad eating. It's a lot of not sleeping. But it's also a lot of like, you know what I'm saying? You doing what you love. You actually being able to change. You seeing you changing people's lives and changing their days and changing their moods. People come there sad down and then they see you on that stage and you done change their whole, you know what I'm saying, everything going around. So the good and the bad, they kind of like weigh themselves out. But it's definitely a lot. If you ain't a person that's like can stay up late nights, early mornings, and shit like that, that shit will not be built for you. If you ain't a person that you gonna know you're gonna have to eat bad for a little bit, but you could just still survive and still be able to do what you gotta do, it
Yeah.
ain't for you. You gotta really like that shit is a lot. It's a lot. It's nonstop to be honest with you. And then you gotta be in a certain city at a certain time. Them sound checks you gotta pull up to them. You gotta be there at a certain time. So you gotta leave from a certain city at a certain time. Get on the road, your bus or your sprinter van, whatever you touring in, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be there at a certain time. It ain't like you can lollygag, you can't oversleep, none of that shit. Like
Right.
it's really nonstop. That shit be a lot.
Nah, where this shit sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Where
Yo, so what what you started with though? Like what started for you? Battle rap or was it music? Like what you tell
Nah,
like
music. It was music
it
was
was
the first
music?
thing. Battle rap when I met Lux and shit. I mean, I battled in 2004 on 106 in Park, but after that, I didn't take it serious. I just, I took off for years. It was just. And then I met Lux in '08, and then that's when I started really like, I battled the nigga Hollywood, and then Tech, then
Yeah.
Hollow, and started really taking that shit serious from there. But
So how that opportunity came when you battled Hollywood?
again, I met Lux at in New York back in '08. We was at a freestyle interview at G4 TV, a little video game network back in the day. And MOP was there, Billy Danz and Fame and shit. And we had a cipher, and Lux was fucking with me. He was like, "Yo, I'm feeling what you talking about. I like, my energy, all that shit. You know how he be talking, King. I see something in you, King, and all that. Beloved."
where
He like, "Nah, you know what I'm saying." I'm like, I knew who he was, and I respected his, his pen and all that shit. So I watched them battle and all of that prior to that. So, we exchanged numbers and he told me about this idea that he had for the Lions Den and asked me was I interested, and I told him like I was like I only battle rap, like I never did it on like how Smack do it. I did it on 106 in Park, and I told him I was like I do it at school, you feel me? I was in college at the time, so I'm like I do it on on campus, but he like, nah, I got you, this shit gonna be something big, trust me. Met him up in Harlem one night. Hollywood got thrown into the fire, my nigga.
oh my gosh, did
He
he?
got thrown into the fire,
Did the
man.
ball. Well,
That's what happened.
yeah, Art, I got a question though. So like how did like the disrespect start? So say like from the BET battle, um, and then to like Hollywood, like how did you
Yeah.
know that style was gonna hit the way it did?
I mean, that's just what I was on. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's battle rap. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm coming to battle niggas. I'm not coming to angle. Angles and all of that shit wasn't even a thing back then. You feel me? The battles that I seen, which was like, you know what I mean, the J Mills and the Party Arties, the Mooks, the Reed Dollars, all of that shit back then, the Joey Jahaz, Hollow Man, all that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like niggas wasn't angling and all of that, and you know what I'm saying? Triple entendre. It was just mixtape bars, mixtape verse bars going at each other who had to, you know what I'm saying? But niggas be saying them aggressive, over aggressively, which made it look like a battle. And you know what I'm saying? But to me, battle rap was just always disrespect, nigga. Like, the fuck am I here for, nigga? Like, that's like
Yeah,
fighting. I'm not coming to box you
Right.
and I'm not trying to knock you out. I just want to have a good
Yeah.
fight. No. You feel me?
nah,
I'm
for sure.
not coming to battle. Why the fuck is we battle rapping if I'm not here to disrespect you and tell these people the worst thing that they can know about you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Nah, for
That don't make no sense. That mean we might as well be on fucking teams if that's the case.
That's a
nah,
Battle
fact.
rap is supposed to be battle, is warfare, verbal warfare, no holds barred, and there's no rules in it. And that's just what it is. Like
yeah,
that was my definition always, and that's why I stayed by myself. I never clicked up. It was never no arse and such and such and such. And nah, it's me, nigga.
Mhm.
Me, Mr. Disrespectful by myself, and now I disrespect all you niggas by
yeah,
myself.
yeah, you
That's a
really
fact.
brought that to the game though, for real.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, cause I done seen some like wild shit after like you after like
Yeah.
you brought that to the joint. I done seen crazy shit like I done seen people take headphones out of people's pockets and like just just like
Everything.
Yeah,
wild
niggas start
shit. So like
wilding,
Everything
yeah. You know what I'm
yeah,
disrespectful,
saying?
yeah.
yeah,
But it was definitely a new element because niggas wasn't
nah,
doing
for
it. It was just
real.
niggas was just rapping. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, that's what I was on. That's what we was on.
But also cause like, I wanted to say I think you got a top three battle of like all time and like that's enough like my opinion, but it's I'm you versus conceited, and
Mm.
I don't think like that gets thrown around like
enough.
too much. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
yeah, like
Yeah, I mean, because it's so long ago. Back then, that it was. I can't even say because back in the day, right after it happened, in like the next 4 to 5 years, it was still the talk of the town. Like that Arsenal conceded battle was why I
yeah,
started watching battle rap
nah,
and blah blah blah.
yeah,
But now it's been what 12, 13 years since 14, 15 years really since
yeah.
that.
About
You get what
15
I'm
years, bro.
saying? So
Yeah,
niggas ain't they now they talking about
niggas forget,
the newer
yeah,
that's so
forget,
it's like they not it's not even that they forgot. They half of them don't even know about that. To be honest, the
yeah,
new fans.
yeah. They don't know about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So, but that's all it is. Because when it happened, it was the talk of the town. Same thing with the Shotty battle. You know, we had 15 million on YouTube, me and Shotty. You get what I'm saying?
oh
And
yeah, I had
when
it,
that
yeah,
battle happened, that was it. It was the talk of the like. That was it. That was it. Now, 10 years later, even though that's the most viewed battle on the tube right now,
14 mil, it's crazy,
niggas ain't talking about it.
they
14
ain't talking about that.
million views.
Not no more.
Yo, I
No
ain't gonna
more.
lie, like
Yeah,
when Cassie,
But I get all
like
that. I
Hitman,
understand. See, I've been here, bro. I'm really like a pioneer of this shit, and I'm a solid nigga, like all the
mhm.
way in and out. Pause. Like none of that shit don't bother me, bro. Like I know what it is. I know times change. I know it ain't gonna Arse ain't gonna always be the face of battle rap. I was the most viewed battle rapper for 12 years straight, my nigga.
yeah,
12
like
years straight. Charlie Clips passed me last year. At the beginning of last year.
Yeah,
I was the most viewed battle rapper on this planet for 12 years, nigga. Like, I done did what I had to do, a decade of that. My nigga, like, ain't nothing to really talk about.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a new generation. I'm a whole different breed, though, when it comes to this shit, my nigga. Now, it's like, I'm gonna just show niggas my pen been there. But, I see the newer generation. Even now, I still be talking crazy in these battles, but they don't be respecting the shit. Now, it's like, if I don't disrespect the nigga the way they want me to, I'm wrong. If I overly disrespect a nigga, is all he does is disrespect people. I'm wrong. So it's like, you know what I mean?
now, but you know what
I
it
don't be
is now
tripping.
too though? It's different now because like I'll be going out to like all the events and stuff like that too. So like now it got to the point where the crowd is kind of dictating who wins or not. Like, and I don't know,
Exactly.
yeah, bro, and like that shit kills me, bro. Like I'm like when I'm at the event, I'm like, damn, like if the crowd don't want you to win, bro, like it's over. Like you have no chance. Like
Right.
so, and
Hey,
I've seen that multiple times. I
Fat,
seen that with like Serious Jones. He
go
was
open the
spitting
door
fire,
real
bro,
quick.
versus
Make
Beast.
sure Joey and the man outside. You said what?
I said Jones when he battled Geechee, the crowd like they didn't give him a chance, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's
from the
they
moment he
already
started,
got who they already nah. They already got their picks on who they, you know what I'm saying, who they want, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, from the
that's
rip. You just gotta kinda like fight through that. That's what it is, regardless. I mean, it's just like a fight. You know what I mean? You got your favorite. You go to a Mayweather fight, you got your favorite, regardless. Now it's up to the other person to actually fight. They fight. That ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same token, if they barking and they saying shit, you don't not make noise for them just because you don't want them to win. If they saying
Right.
shit, you got
yeah.
to get them the same respect. Like, oh shit, damn, oh nah, don't just because you want the other nigga to win and
Yeah.
gas the shit that ain't even really nothing. Like that's what it's come down to.
Nah, for
You
For
know
real.
what
real.
I'm saying? That's what it comes down to now. You know what I'm saying? You watch these new battles and it's just like they going whoever they there for is who they cheer for, and that's just what it is. Back in the day, a lot of niggas that was at them battles ain't they ain't even know who was battling. They just be walking by, walk up in a spot wherever it was at, and just you know what I'm saying. Now this shit just be
Nah, for sure.
Yo, who you think was one of your toughest opponents, like writing for, battling, and all that? Who you think was like one of your toughest? Like
everybody, man. Be tough for everybody. Honestly, all my
everybody,
opponents is
right?
tough.
Yeah,
I feel like all my opponents is tough, yo. I ain't gonna lie. I take them all serious. I feel like they all tough.
that's
Like,
respect though.
I mean,
Your resume
that's the only
speaks for
reason I take them.
itself.
I'm not gonna take nobody I don't feel like deserve it. Like, so I really feel like they all be tough.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody just like a walk in the fucking park. I don't feel like
yeah.
ever.
Ars, I don't know if you seen, but you got called out for the Kings and Queens joint
My whole
by Yoshi.
Oh
She
shit.
said she want Ars. She said she want Ars to Serious Jones on 15 Minutes of Fame, I think it was.
Yoshi gotta
I said,
get
oh,
her shit
yeah.
together first before she go to us. Like she wild.
Yeah, she said she want Ars or Jones.
Mm,
You
look
see
at that
Ars
nigga
right here?
face, bro.
uh,
Yeah.
Jones, man. Yoshi versus Serious Jones. I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yo, so what like
My
Nah,
man,
what's your plans though? Like, cause I feel like you untapped into everything. Like, what's your plans now? Like, you feel me? Like your 5 year
J
plan.
Lo.
Is it music?
Huh?
Like music and shit like that? Like that's your 5 year plan? The battle league, movies?
Man, my five. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to tap into some movies.
Nah,
Like I'm talking about big screen,
yeah.
Hollywood, like movies. You feel me? I'm definitely trying to tap into the acting a lot more. As far as the battle rap, of course, I'm always have my hands in battle rap. Whether I'm actively battle rapping, whether it's me running a league, whether I'm managing battlers, whether I'm writing for motherfuckers, I'ma always have my hand in that sport. Like that's something I help build. As you know what I'm saying. Hey, fat, open the door. Um, you get what I'm saying? The music, of course. Come on, man. You know, I'm trying to get more placements as far as in movies and TV shows and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got my team working on doing that, and we have been this year tapped into a lot more, getting a lot more placements and things of that nature. So, you know, and I'm working. You know, my music will be in jails pretty soon. I got my man
fire.
DG finally tapped in to get all my music, all of my albums, all the Big Jersey, the whole trilogy of that, the new projects, everything in the jail. So all my guys behind that wall can start hearing it. It's gonna be on the
That's
JPay
fire.
and all that shit, so y'all can tap back in. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's tough, bro.
Yeah, they said Albie went platinum in jail.
Yeah, I'll be the highest selling artist in the jail.
That's fire. That's,
Big Jersey. That's Big Jersey right there.
Nah,
Yeah,
tough.
ain't real. And then also I'm gonna be right behind. Pause. Right behind. Promise. Now that my shit's about to be in there. What up, my boy?
yeah,
Hey,
my man Ars,
look,
he a Mount
I'm
Rushmore,
getting ready to
man.
do this session though, man. I gotta do this feature. This is my every other Monday I do a Pastor Aux, by the way, man.
Oh
We
yeah,
got we
yeah.
did it last
I
I
night.
peeped
was
that
tapped
yesterday.
in last
We
night.
did
I
it like
joined that joint.
last night was kind of horrible. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I
But
tapped in
2 weeks
for
ago, you know what I mean, this was the winner right here. As y'all can see here now, we about to get our feature done and shit.
That's
You know what I
real.
mean?
what's up, bro.
So
Shout out to you, Austin. I appreciate
I'm
you,
about to
bro.
knock
Like,
this shit
yeah,
out. I appreciate y'all.
Appreciate
You know what I
you,
mean?
gang, for real.
Hey, tell everybody go get that whole album with no curses. It's
everybody
available everywhere.
get
Go
that whole
tap
album.
in.
That's a fact.
Y'all go check out my new videos. Still outside, standing on business. Both of those is on YouTube. And this Friday, last of the few, featuring Albie Al. You know what I'm talking about? We outside, Big Jersey.
Man,
My
every
God, Big
Jersey day for
Jersey.
the day, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. There you go.